Okay, good evening. Happy Tuesday. I am happy to see you. If you are in the Pacific Northwest, I'm hoping that you stay safe this evening with the crazy weather that's coming. Um, but it is great to see your faces, and here we are on a Tuesday evening again. Couple things happening tonight. We are going to talk through um, yet another opportunity for sales. And Robin is going to show Robin Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin. She is she's got some great ideas. She's also going to show you exactly how she goes live. When she tells you, I go live every night on my page or in my group, she's actually even going to do a mock little live for you just so that you can see how easy it is to to just do it. To just do it. So that's what we're going to do. And then whatever time is left at the end, we'll chat. As far as announcements this week, there is the Star Wars that came out yesterday. Wicked is still available. And check your news tab for anything else that's important.
The limited edition warmer is still available.
Limited edition warmer is still available. Yes. Um,
And still no date on Harry, right? On the sorcerer's or the sorting hat.
not yet.
I
Not
thought it was the
yet.
25th. Did they change it?
Well, I think it was announced the 25th at SFR, but then there hasn't been any,
I'm pulling up the thing right now.
what?
Yeah, it just says keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, I know. So there is potential that that could be launching next week. And then, yeah, yeah. Anything else?
The incentive, 20 cheers to 20 years, the bars.
Cheers to 20 years. The 20 bars of Scents of the Season. That's 4 bundles or 20 of any mixture of those bars. World Tour registration is looking awesome. Scentsy is really pumped about the registration numbers for World Tour, so that's very exciting for 2025. But registration is still open. So if you haven't committed to a location, most of you, if you knew that you were attending World Tour by now, you've registered for World Tour. But just letting you know that that is open. And yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do my talking after Robin because I want Robin to have as much time as she needs because she's got some really great things to share. And then we'll circle back and chat. So, all right, Robin.
Okay, here we go. So tonight we're going to talk about 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, my face got really big again. 12 Days of Christmas. And I do this every year. I've done it about 6 or 7 years now. And every year I tweak it and do it a little bit differently. And so what I'm going to share with you tonight is just some ideas that you can try, but you should tweak them and make them your own, see what works for you. The biggest thing that holds people back, I think, from trying a Wax Friday, a Black Friday, a 12 Days of Christmas is that they don't have stock. And they feel like in order to have a successful sale, they have to have a big pile of stock sitting somewhere and do these drastic, huge deals. And that is actually not the case. I do mine as a mixture of things that I have on hand because I do events, so I have things on hand. But also, I use the Bundle and Save, the clearance page, and the whiff box. And I'm going to talk about that tonight. So a lot of other leaders do this too. So I'm hoping that they will jump in if they have some ideas. So in my opinion, it's important to remember that any kind of event or sale that you do like this, it's not only about the sales. Okay. It's great to make money. We all want to make money, but it's not only about the sales because what you're doing when you do something like this is you are getting into their daily routine. You are getting into their holiday prep. And we always hear don't just post and pray, right? Solve a problem. So I go into my 12 Days of Christmas every year with the idea that I'm going to solve problems for my customers. So I am looking at the fact that they have to buy gifts for their bus drivers and their teachers and their coworkers, and maybe they have a ladies gift exchange at their church or something like that. All these little things that take time and thought and planning, and then they have to execute. They've got to wrap and they've got to deliver, right? There's a lot of steps to that, and we know how busy people are. So um, if you look at that, and if you look at how many things people have to do, then your goal isn't just to sell stuff. Your goal is to solve the problem. So be very intentional with what you're coming up with. Think about the customers that you already know you have. And I know I have a lot of customers who have young families. And so I focus a lot on little things that they can grab and go for teachers and bus drivers and their nail lady and their hair lady, whatever. Just little tokens to say, hey, I was thinking about you. It doesn't have to break the bank. Okay. So, your goal isn't just to sell stuff, like I said, it's to solve the issue, be someone that they can rely on, and help them check something off their list that they have to do. So you're giving them a deal, that's true, right? You're giving them a deal, but you're also solving the issue that is going to take time out of their life and making things easy. You're creating a an event or an occurrence every night. And what I mean by that, every night when I do my 12 days of Christmas, I go live for 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, depends on how chatty people get. I will tell you right up front, I absolutely loathe being on camera. I loathe it. I don't even like my picture being taken. Anyone who's been around me knows this. I don't take pictures, but I put on a goofy hat and some funky glasses and I act the silliness, not foolish to detract from what I'm doing, but I have fun with it because I feel like I'm talking directly to them. I'm making it fun. I know who's watching. I can see the names, right? I know who's got kids. I say hi to the kids every night. Hey, just in case Penelope and Annabelle are watching, hey guys, I make it something that makes them feel included. I have a customer who tells me her kids love it. Every time I do 12 days of Christmas, they set an alarm in their house so they don't miss Miss Robin on the camera. And I say hi to them. And they don't buy tons, but it's that, we talk and, they post little comments to me and it's fun. And it's something they do every night. And for 12 nights in December, I am in their life. I'm in their living room. I'm in their budgeting and their planning and their gift giving plans. And that's a good thing because later in the year or early next year, when they are thinking of something else, I'm the one they come to because they are building this rapport with me, as silly as it is, silly as I am. Okay. So you're creating that little spot in their mind for you to occupy. And they will think about you later on when they need a little gift or they need something to spark up their house, or when their Christmas tree comes down and their house looks boring. That's when you can sweep in with some ideas of, oh, switch this warmer and put a plant and your room looks brand new. They trust you because they know you now. Okay. So if you are targeting areas where they have to do something, you are going to save them that time. So, for example, say you do 6 cent circles, right? And you do it for the regular retail price of $18, right? You do the six. But when you give it to them, each one it has a little ornament on it, a little bit of ribbon, and is already in the bag. All they have to do is pluck one out, put it in their child's backpack, and send them to school. The work is done. It was a low price point. It's something easy. And you just saved them a lot of, I got to go buy a bag and I got to go buy a ribbon and okay. So I'm not saving them any money. I'm saving them time. So sometimes your 12 days of Christmas is not a huge sale. But it still makes an impact. Okay. So being intentional about what you're setting up, making an event. Like I said, I go live. I every day in December, I wear a different Christmas shirt. It's a weird thing. I've done it since my kids were little. Every night when I go live, I have to stand up and show them what wacky shirt I'm wearing, Whoville University or whatever. Put on your silly side and make it fun. And it's going to be to them more than just about sales. Okay. So if you're doing this sale without stock, which you can do a very successful 12 days of Christmas and not have any extra Scentsy in your house. You can show a warmer that you already have, for example, but you can use a couple of resources that I find very helpful. Right now on the clearance page, there's a bunch of warmers on there and they're all 50% off. So you could do something as simple as showing them making a flyer. In fact, can I share my screen, Melissa?
Yes, you can.
Let's see. Where is it? It's not letting
Down at the bottom.
We saw record. Oh, share. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Take me a second. Okay. That's screen sharing. Here we go. Sorry, this doesn't want to move. Okay, so can you guys see that little flyer there?
Yes.
Very simple. 4 pictures. These are $50 warmers that are currently on our clearance page for $25. I am not telling people, hey, go to my clearance page and get this. I'm not doing that. I'm saying, hey, have you seen these 4 warmers? Aren't they adorable? Wouldn't they look great in your house? Blah, blah, blah. And if I have one of them in person, I will hold it up and go, look at this. Isn't it pretty? I'll plug it in like they do on the end of month live, right? And show them how pretty it is. And are you laughing at my flyer? Oh, okay. And it's very simple. Right now on there, the Little Mermaid warmer is on there for $27.50, right? That's a beautiful warmer, and people like that. The Tigger Buddy and the Pooh wall fan is on there as well. You can show that as a bundle. There's all kinds of things that you can do. There's 3 or 4 little mini warmers right now. Live Simply, Believe in Your Dreams, Gatsby, and To the Beach and Back are all on the clearance page right now. Now, caveat to that, you guys, this is November and they're on there now. If you're doing 12 days of Christmas, you're going to have to think about the fact that that's going to change 1 December. So you might want to do something else the first day or two, like this. I use the bundle and save option to get my customers a deal. So right now you see, this would be my deal for 1 warmer, a $40 warmer, any $40 warmer in the catalog, and 3 bars of their choice that are in the catalog. Retail value is $58, and they're going to pay $50.50. I would probably drop it down to just $50 even, but you do what you want to do. Okay. How do I do that? I do the Perfect Scentsy, and for those who don't know, the Perfect Scentsy bundle is 2 warmers of the same price and 6 bars of wax. And that's what I would put in my workstation, right? Then I would simply divide that in half for my customers. So the total cost is $101 plus tax, which is that $50.50. The customer saves $8 off the retail, which they'll like, right? And you have these orders to put in. Now, say you have an uneven number. Maybe you have 5 customers that want that. That leaves you with 1 extra. You can enter that as a Scentsy system, and the 3 bars and the 1 warmer, they're not, you would have to figure out whether or not you were going to eat that extra couple dollars or not. But what you could do is the Scentsy system is allowed to be a half price item. So you could enter that as a half price item and your customer would never know that you did that. Okay. So that is an easy thing. Any warmer up to $50 can be used in these bundles. So here's another one. This is just a silly one, right? Look how cute Deja Mu looks in her Christmas outfit, right? She's got her little wreath on. It's just a way to show a $45 warmer, anyone you want, and 3 bars is $55. They know they're getting basically they're getting a bar of wax free, and they love that. They're saving money. Okay. If you tell them to go to their to your workstation or to your website, they can do that. And then they have the $10 shipping, blah, blah, blah. If you do it for them and don't even talk about the fact that it's on your clearance or that it's a bundle and save, just do it for them as your deal for the night. Tonight, pick any 40, 45, whatever dollar warmer and 3 bars of wax for this price, then you're saving them that shipping. That's an additional savings. And you could say that on your live, which I often do. Hey guys, I'm going to enter all this together. No shipping for you. So you're saving that cost too. Tell them what you're solving for them. Tell them what you're doing. Okay. Here's another one to consider, right? This is the body bundle that we have on our website. Hand soap, hand cream, body wash, right? Maybe don't want to give body wash to somebody like a teacher or something. You don't want to think that you think they smell bad, right? But it makes a good stocking stuffer if you have teens or tweens or anybody who wants nice skin, right? So you can do this, all three for $26. You're already showing them that they're saving $4. Mix and match, package individually, and you have 3 gifts done. You are solving the issue for them, okay? So next idea, fragrance flowers. Here's another one. Fragrance flowers, put those in as 3 fragrance flower bundle. That saves money as well. What about this? Take the whip box and turn it into 3 or more $12 and under gifts. It's very easy to do. And in fact, if you have one on hand, you could open it up on camera and go, look, isn't this adorable? Da, 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 da. Here, you can make this 6 gifts if you want to, or you can do 3 gifts, however you want to do it. And that puts it back in them like, oh, this person would probably like this. And this one would go to this one. That's great. You're also planting the seed. Guys, this makes a great thing to have on hand to put those extra things away throughout the months where you always have a small gift available to drop into a bag and give to someone because you have the extra contents from your whiff box that you don't use. If it's a scent that they don't like or whatever, you're also planting that seed for Scentsy Club. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you can be very intentional about when you're doing your 12 days of Christmas. I can take this off of stop sharing now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I'm looking at my notes real quick. Small gifts. Don't. Oh, magic of the whiff box. Yep. 3 to 6 gifts for one price, $35. And if they have it coming in their Scentsy Club every month, maybe it's their half price item. So those gifts just dropped even more in price. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Now, I already said that I do have stock on hand. And so for those of you who have stock on hand or something, you're probably already thinking about the buddies that we had, that $10 buddy sale that was crazy. Those make great items. Sit them in one of these, right? With a couple of things from the Dollar Tree or whatever and some shred, put a bag around them, and that makes a wonderful 12 Days of Christmas idea because people love to give those things. The flowers, Melissa, I totally copied Melissa's idea when she did her flowers, right? Mine are wonky, right? Totally copied it. Had it out for my Wax Friday bingo last weekend, and they just about cleared my table because what I heard was, oh, I love it. It's already done. I can just grab and go. I solved another problem. Okay. So that's something to consider is those kind of things. If you have stock on hand, if you don't, you can still package things up. You can still make it easy. I put the scent circles. These are $1.25, these little jingle bells on a bag, tie it around the thing. There you go. You're done. Okay. So like I said, every night when I do 12 Days of Christmas, I go live. It doesn't last very long. And what I do is I'm basically talking about whatever the special is for that day. So I put on my goofy hat, right? As much as I absolutely hate being on camera and you guys are all seeing me and it's being recorded and oh, this is so fun. But there we go. I got my hat on. My hair looks lovely. There you go, Scentsy. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm so glad to see you here we go, 12 days of Christmas. Tonight's deal will be valid tonight through 8 o'clock tomorrow night when I come live again. So for those of you who don't know, we're on day 1. We're going to go ahead and talk about the whip box and how the whip box can make life very easy for you in this gift giving season. Okay. So for those of you who aren't familiar with our whip box, each one is different every month. And it comes with a variety of items in it. So this is this month, and I'm going to show you how you can turn this into 3 to 6 gifts for easy gifting on one low price. Okay. So this month, this is the host exclusive item. It's so cool. It is a scented porcelain ornament, and all you have to do is show that beauty to somebody, and they are going to absolutely love it. It'll be something that they'll have for a long time, that they can enjoy, and it smells amazing. Very snowy spruce. Of course, we love our snowy spruce. So there's one very nice little gift that you can give to someone. This is another host exclusive this month. For those who remember, last year we had River the reindeer. She was a very popular buddy, or last year or the year before. Look how cute she is, you guys. Oh my goodness. And she smells great. So this would make a wonderful little present for someone to take and put on their backpack, hang in their car. Teenagers like to hang these in your car, you guys. It doesn't, they may think that they're too cool for it, but they're really not. And they secretly love it. All right. Body cream. You know that winter is coming and your skin takes a hit. This, with all the essential oils and the amazing fragrance, will soften your skin up, or you can give it as a gift. Room spray. There you go. There's another one. Silver bells, always a favorite. And there's 2 wax bars in here. So you could keep one for you and give one to someone else, or you could give them both, or you could keep them both, whatever you want to do. But this is 6 different options for you to give as gifts. You could put these in a little paper bag that you get from the Dollar Tree and drop some tissue paper in there, and you are good to go. So this is a regular price item. I'm not putting it on sale because I can't. However, with all the gifts that you're getting out of this, it's a really good deal. There's $60 worth of product in here for $35. And this is going to be active through the entire 12 days of Christmas, but I'm encouraging you to let me know in the next 24 hours so that I can get that order in. So I can get that order in for you and make sure I get it on time. Okay? All right. That's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Oh, forgot to show you my shirt, Christmas shirt. There you go. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. There we go. That's it. Okay. Talking on the fly. So I've talked a lot. Does anyone have questions?
And that was perfect. I think that's one of the reasons I wanted you to show it, is that you made it look so easy. Rachel Hamill just took the words out of my mouth. You made it look so easy. It was a literal showing quickly, and here's what we're doing. And I think everybody can now understand the premise on how you're running this sale. You're going live every night at 8 p.m. and whatever you showcase is the featured product until you go live the next day.
Yep.
You're keeping it fresh. You're engaging people every single day. You've made it fun. I love that you showed that. Okay, so a question came in that says, are you allowed to say personal specials on a live on our regular Facebook page, or would it have to be on a VIP page or group? And I think the bigger thing here is the personal, it depends what you're considering a personal special, because you're, like in the case of what Robin just did, that's not a personal special. So, and even in using the clearance warmers, that's not a personal special. So it depends on how you're defining personal special, but bottom line, even in VIP and group pages, you have to be careful what you are saying that's not a one-to-one communication.
Well,
So,
in the bundle and save part 2, that is in the catalog.
Yep.
All you're doing is dividing it between 2. So that I'm not doing anything lower than Scentsy's doing. I'm not saying to my customers, oh, if you go to the catalog, you'll see this. I'm just saying, this is my special for tonight. And I'm in compliance because it is the retail price shown in the catalog on page 64 and 65. I'm covered.
Yep.
Robin, I have a question. When you say you go for 24 hours live,
Yeah.
and now say you're on day 1 and you do the whiff box, day 5, you're doing something else, but they decided they wanted the whiff box. Can they still get that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So on the whip box, I do like so I have people message me all the time privately and go, "Hey, I missed it. I watched your live late. Can I still get in on that?" If I still have it available, I'm going to honor that because my goal is, like we said earlier, is to build that relationship. So I set the 24-hour timeline because I don't want them all waiting till the last day of the month and then forgetting. And so what I do is every day at that end of that 24-hour period, right before I go live, I write down everybody's orders on an order form. I have them on Velcro sticking up on my wall, and I add everything they do throughout the 12 days. At the end of the 12 days, I send them a picture of the order form and say, please review and make sure you still want these items, because sometimes people change their mind. Their excitement gets a hold of them and they don't have that big of a budget anymore. And so they have the chance at that time to change their mind. But yeah, if it goes a little bit, if they message me privately, I still do it. Yeah, unless I don't have it. Like I did my Melissa, did you want me to talk about Wax Friday bingo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so last Friday I did Wax Friday bingo, and you guys, I told you before, I do Wax Friday the Friday before Black Friday when people still have money, hopefully. And last Friday I did something totally different, haven't done it before. I had all my bingo gals came, and it was Wax Friday bingo. They got access to all my Wax Friday specials a full week before anybody else, and they all got a coupon when they walked in the door, so that helped as well. I had 1,313 people come and did $1,285. Best bingo I've ever had. It was nuts. But what was interesting is it wasn't just the sale items that they bought. While we were standing there talking about, my little mini fan combo or whatever, they were like, oh, I want to get extra pods. They pulled out the catalog, looked through the catalog, picked their scents, and I'm ordering their 6-pack of pods to go with their special. So because I had the catalogs there, because I showed them what was possible, even if you only had your kit, you could have your kit out and still show so many of the different products that we have that would still entice them to add to. So there's benefit to doing something in person as well, if you can.
Yep. And
Okay.
and your bingo was just straight up, you played bingo.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying for everybody. Like, again, just showing how easy. Like, it was come play bingo, and
Yep.
and you had the catalogs and you had product that they could see, and
Yep. And they got to see all my specials. I had the signs printed out. They knew what every special was going to be for this coming Friday. And they wiped out a couple. I'm going to have to get creative, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have.
it is a good
Okay.
problem.
Um, do I do wax as gifts? Oh, when I did the little gift for them, sometimes I do. I have a table with some items that I had on flash or clearance or whatever, and then I use my perpetual reward and my host rewards when I put the orders in to get their prizes. Yeah. So sometimes it's wax, sometimes it's a little mini warmer or pods or something. I kind of vary it.
Mhm.
Oh, Josh, she's doing an entire weekend this weekend with his customers. Very good. Yep.
Anna, what's the link that you dropped?
I just wrote in there, it's the bingo cards that I bought last time. You get 500 of them for $10, and then
Got
they're
it.
tear off, so they have multiple cards behind them too, so.
Got it.
They're nice, yeah.
And I use the one that has the three on one page. Yep.
Same, yeah,
So,
those are little books.
yeah, and they work great. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yep.
So on this one, you get 100 books for $27.
So I mail them beforehand. Um, so I mail the no, I don't mail any bingo cards. They are coming to me for bingo.
They were playing in person.
Yeah, they were
Janie,
playing
just like yours, they play in person, right? You're not playing bingo over Zoom, Robin, and you're not playing the
Only
bingo.
during COVID.
only during COVID. Yep.
Right.
Now,
But
sometimes I have out of state people that want to play, so I will do a Zoom call and they'll play while I'm actually having the real bingo, so they feel a part of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
um,
The flyers that I showed you guys were very simple on I'm not good at Canva, but I'm good on Photify. I just took the pictures off the website, stuck them in there. That's it. It doesn't have to be fancy. You do not have to be fancy, but what you have to be is intentional, have some fun with it. And if you goof, you goof, right? It's okay.
Yep. Robin, I want you to know that the comments have said, you've made it look so easy. Love this. Love it. Loved it. Loved it. Thank you. I absolutely love this. I have a ton of gift ideas for Christmas. I will do a live. I have so many ideas now. Thank you.
Oh,
So
I'm glad.
I love how you're really making this and don't take offense to this. You really dumbed this down for 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 everybody. I mean, me included, to show that like you don't need some big elaborate plan to make something like this happen. And you can do this for 12 days of Christmas. You could do this for 12 days in the new year. You could do this. It doesn't matter. You could do the 14 days leading up to Valentine's Day. The bottom line is you have the ability to use the tools already available to you, like the bundles and saves and the clearance sections and half price items and host rewards, and to do any of these types of fun things. It's just a matter of committing to doing them.
You could do it all on one Saturday. You could go live every hour, for like from whatever hour to whatever hour, just call it your Super Saturday sale, whatever. And it would be that easy. And then it was done. Yep.
It really is just a matter of committing to doing something. And Robin, you've really established with your customers, kind of like Janie has, and gosh, Cindy Abraham as well. When you start doing things like this, your customers begin to expect, like, this same group of customers that's doing your bingo and doing your 12 days of Christmas and your Wax Fridays are also your participants potentially for March Madness,
Yeah.
future business.
Yep.
And so when you start to just establish things like this, your customers look forward to them. Just like my customer appreciation open house that I do in mid-December. My customers know to expect that that's coming. And so, but I like that you showed just how simple it is to pull something like this off, and that you don't have to have stock on hand. Did you guys love how she said she's just keeping a running tally of their order forms throughout the entire sale and just adding to them? That is a prime example of how you don't have to have the stock on hand. You're collecting these orders as the sale goes on, and you're putting in one big order at the end.
Laura brought up a good point about being worried about the clearance stuff. So when I use the clearance as my sale for that day, I do that very early in the month, and I will put that order in after a couple days. So I will sometimes break it up. Like I might put an order in for day 1, 2, and 3, because those are all clearance things, or they're things I want, like the whiff box and the clearance, so that I don't run the risk of them all being sold out by the time I get my order in. And most of my customers are good about that. When I tell them, hey, I want to jump on this real quick, and then we'll just add to yours later on, they're fine with that. So that was a good point, Laura. Thank you for saying that.
Yep.
All right, I'm done. Sorry, I talked too long.
No, you didn't talk too long. It obviously was beneficial, and I took stuff away from tonight. So I'm going to table my my chat, but and you're really not missing anything. Because I want Rand to do her giveaway for tonight. But I just wanted to tell you, in case nobody told you today, what?
I have one more thing too.
Oh,
Before you're
go.
finished, just go
No,
ahead.
go.
All I wanted to say is remember that the resources for these calls are within the team update page. And so I'll have Robin send me some things that I can drop in there so that you guys can come back to these and have it all in one place. Just a reminder to keep an eye on the weekly update page and that there's a board with all this stuff.
Did you hear that? Okay. Um, Michelle said this was her first Zoom and she's learned so much. Yay, Michelle! That's awesome. I just wanted to tell you, if nobody has told you today, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for coming to Zoom tonight. And just in case nobody told you today how special you are and how much you're appreciated, let me be the one to tell you that I appreciate you and I'm proud of you. Okay? Rand, would you like to give away something this evening?
Yes, of course.
How are you feeling?
Lost my voice, but I'm okay.
Oh,
I'll get back. I gotta get the board and then I'll be fine.
all right. Let's see.
Hey, here we go. Wendy Schley.
Where are we?
Oh goodness.
Oh, Wendy Schlock. Yay! All right, so I'll speak for her, since her poor little voice. So, Wendy,
Thank you.
send Andrea Hatch a private message with your shipping address, please.
Okay, thank you. I was canning applesauce, so that's why I was off camera.
Oh,
So-
well, you can can applesauce on camera. Then we'll all want some.
Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. You guys, thank you for taking part in tonight. We appreciate you. You are what makes Scentsy. Guys, we'll have Cubicle tomorrow for any of you that are available, both morning and night. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of the evening. Again, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, stay safe.